Ferrari has created many icons over the decades, but the SF90 Stradale stands apart as one of the most important cars in the brand's history. It isn't just another high-performance supercar, it is the first plug-in hybrid Ferrari built for the road, a machine designed to redefine what modern performance means. The SF90 represents a bold chapter where extreme engineering, electrification, and pure racing DNA merge into a single masterpiece. From its appearance to the way it accelerates, the SF90 Stradale is less of a car and more of a statement about the future of speed. The exterior design of the SF90 Stradale makes its intentions clear from the first glance. It looks futuristic, sharp, and heavily sculpted by aerodynamics. Every line, every vent, and every curve has a purpose. The front end sits low and aggressive, featuring narrow LED headlamps and deep channels that guide air precisely across the body. Ferrari redesigned the proportions to prioritize airflow and downforce, giving the car a planted stance and razor-sharp presence. The floating front aero blade, the slim intakes, and the crisp body creases aren't just visual. They directly contribute to the stability and cooling required for nearly 1,000 horsepower. The SF90 doesn't hide its purpose. It looks like a car built to attack corners and dominate straights. Don't move toward the rear, and the design becomes even more dramatic. The quad taillights introduce a modern interpretation of Ferrari tradition, while the HIM-mounted exhaust outlets push hot air away from delicate aerodynamic surfaces. The massive diffuser, carved with precision, creates enough downforce to keep the car glued at high speed. Ferrari's shut-off gurney flap, a movable panel integrated into the rear wing area, adjusts depending on driving conditions, maximizing downforce when you need it and reducing drag when you don't. The back of the SF90 looks like the tail of a jet fighter, and in many ways it behaves like one too. Under the engine cover lies the heart of the SF90 Stradale's revolution. It uses a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 producing 769 horsepower, but that's only the beginning. 3 electric motors support the engine, 1 at the rear between the engine and transmission, and 2 at the front controlling the front wheels. Independently, together, the system creates 986 horsepower, or exactly 1,000 CV in Ferrari's terms. This makes the SF90 the most powerful production Ferrari road car ever built. The hybrid system is not there for efficiency. It exists to fill every gap, every millisecond, every point in the rev range with instant torque. The result is acceleration that feels absolutely relentless, with all-wheel drive and electrified torque vectoring. The SF90 launches from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.5 seconds, and from 0 to 200 in just 6.7 seconds. These numbers are unbelievable for a car that isn't a limited edition hypercar. Ferrari made this performance repeatable, stable, and manageable for the driver. Thanks to advanced electronics and software directly inspired by Formula One technology, the Imanitino switch on the steering wheel manages the hybrid modes. You get 4 options: e-drive, hybrid, performance, and qualify. In e-drive, the SF90 runs fully electric, quietly cruising up to 25 kilometers without using the V8. Hybrid mode automatically switches between electric and engine power for everyday balance. Performance mode keeps the engine running to ensure the battery remains charged for spirited driving. But qualify mode is where the SF90 becomes a different animal. In this mode, all components work to deliver maximum power. The electric motors complement the V8 with instant torque, removing turbo lag and allowing the car to deliver full output without compromise. The SF90 in qualify mode is one of the fastest and most explosive cars ever made for public roads inside. Ferrari pushed the cabin into a digital era. The dashboard features a massive 16-inch curved digital display that replaces traditional analog gauges. Everything from navigation to performance data to driving modes appears clearly in front of the driver. Instead of conventional buttons, Ferrari uses touch-sensitive controls, creating a futuristic cockpit inspired by fighter jets. The steering wheel integrates almost every essential function, allowing drivers to change settings without taking their hands off the wheel. Even the gear selector is a tribute to Ferrari's heritage with a modern reinterpretation of the classic gated shifter. The seats are lightweight, supportive, and designed for high-performance driving without sacrificing comfort. Carbon fiber, Alcantara, and premium leather combine to create a cabin that feels both luxurious and focused. The SF90 doesn't overwhelm with unnecessary features. It centers everything around driving precision. Handling is where the SF90 truly showcases Ferrari engineering. The front motors independently control the left and right wheels, creating incredible agility through torque vectoring. Ferrari's brake-by-wire system blends regenerative braking with mechanical brakes seamlessly, delivering consistent stopping power. The chassis feels unbelievably precise, with steering that communicates clearly despite the amount of technology packed into the car. Ferrari managed to make the SF90 feel alive, not synthetic. It stays predictable, responsive, and competence-inspiring. even at extreme speeds. All these elements come together to form a car that represents the future of Ferrari. The SF90 Stradale is not simply a hybrid. It is a demonstration of what electric can achieve when paired with pure racing engineering. It delivers the emotion and thrill expected from a Ferrari, while pushing performance into realms previously reserved for million-dollar hype. It stands as a bold example of how the brand sees the next era of supercars: faster, smarter, more efficient, yet still full of passion. The SF90 Stradale proves that the future of performance is not a compromise, it is an evolution. And Ferrari has made sure this evolution starts with power, innovation, and unmistakable character.